Hello and welcome to this video. Vanessa Bartlett here with you today to bring you a resistance band routine, 45-minute strength, tone and sculpt for the whole body. We will be working our arms, legs, fixing our posture and also activating and working our legs and glutes for good hip and lower back stability. So literally targeting everything today. Get your long resistance band and a mat. If you do have a couple of different types of bands and strengths, do get them so that you can interchange between the exercises if you feel they're a little easier. Of course, get the harder band and then switch it up when needed. Okay, if you are beginner, do head to some of the other shorter videos on this channel. If you're just getting into some resistance bands, there's a whole selection here on the resistance band playlist, so do check those out. If not, right now you're joining me, so let's get started together. First up, we're going to be working our upper body. So the first exercise is a shoulder raise to the side. Now, if you have a long band, mine's about 1.5 meters long. If it's shorter, what you can do is move to the side and do a single arm raise. Okay, so right now you're going to do 15 on each side here. If you do have a long band and you want to go a little bit stronger and do them both at the same time, you can. I'm going to choose the single option today. So here we go. Standing tall, abdominals in for 15 and 14. 13, keep the elbow bent. Good, and 10, keep the wrist straight as well. And 8, 7, good, and 6, 5, 4, 3, standing tall, 2, and 1. Good, now coming down, take it over to the other side right here. Standing tall, abdominals strong and bringing that elbow up. 15, adjust your hand accordingly. So you want to make sure that's not going too high. Good, and 5, 6, 7, 8, good, 9, and 10. Keep your body centered. 11, 12, that's 13, 14, and 15. Very good. Moving on to rotator cuff, the deeper shoulder. We're going to bring our hands upwards onto the band here. Tuck the elbows into the sides of the body. And I want you to set your shoulders down and back so you're nice and tall and the shoulder blades are pulling together here. From here, opening the hands out to the sides for 15. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, keep the elbows tucked into the sides. 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15. Very good. Let's do each side now for 10. So hold one arm strong and then move the other arm on its own. 10 and 9. See if you can push a little stronger out to the side without moving your elbow. And 6, should really feel it already. 5, and 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Good, swap sides. So hold this other hand straight out in front of you, nice and steady. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, externally out to the side, rotation. 9 and 10. Good. Now roll your shoulders a couple of times here. Take a couple of breaths. From here, we're going to hook the band in front of our hips and do a little bit more upper back work and back of the shoulder. So from here, you're going to come forward with the knees bent. Now hold the band perhaps just shoulder distance apart or a little bit more. And then you're going to pull back here for 15. Straight arms. 1 and 2. That's 3. Squeeze and hold. 4. The good thing about this one is you're working triceps as well. Do not let your shoulders roll forward though. 8 and 9. 10. Lift. 11. 12 and 13. Good. 14 and 15. Excellent. From here, single arm circle. So you're going to stand on the band, secure it down with one heel, And now this one is you put your body forward a little bit. So it's little arm circles, and we're getting mobility and stability in our shoulder joints. So keep your shoulders down, abdominals in, have that slight lean coming forward. Now hold the band down so it's quite taut here between your hand and your foot. And you're gonna circle around 10 each way. 10, 9, up and out. 8, 7, this is so good if you've had any shoulder issues. Just go easy with this one. And 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Let's reverse that. 10, 9, circle, 8, 7, lift tall, 6, lean a little bit forward, 5, 4, 3, 2, up and around, and 1. Good. Now we'll change sides and repeat that one. So making sure that the band is secure once again, that slight lean forward, take your arm out away from you a little bit and circle 10, 9, and 8, good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, reverse, 10, 9, good, up and out, 8, 7, 6, you really feel it on that furthest part away, 4, 3, good, 2, and 1, excellent. From here, taking your arms in front, and now I want you to do 2 variations of the arm openings. The first one, we keep the band really far away, so even when you open your arms, we want that nice gap between the band and your chest. All right, so it's not coming in. The second variation, we will pull the band in and do a little stretch going back here. So I'll just bring it down a bit lower. So it will go onto the ribs a bit lower on that second one. We'll do a set of 15 for both, starting with the arms out in front without coming to your chest. Here we go. 15, control. 14, and 13. 12, 11, and 10, 9, take your time with it, 8, keep pushing the band forward even though it's moving to the side and coming in a little bit, 5, this really helps to stabilize your shoulder girdle, and 3, good, and 2, and 1, hold 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Take a breather, roll your shoulders, and now we will do the second variation with a lower position. So down just below the chest here, keep your wrists really straight, and now bring it in into the ribs and stretch apart. So this time the band is actually coming into the body, and you're gonna pull your hands behind a little bit. You'll get more of the sides of your upper back here, plus a chest stretch. 15, here we go. 1, squeeze back. Inhale forward, and 2, and back. I'll just turn so that you can see the difference here. 3, and back. 4, and back. I really actually prefer this second one. How about you? And 6, because you can feel the shoulder blades really working. However, that first variation is so good for shoulder stability. And 9, and forward. And 10, good. Keep your arms straight though. And 12, how's that feeling? 13, 14, good, and 15. Excellent. Now the shoulders have definitely been warmed up quite a bit. Let's move on to biceps right now. So again, you've got that option. If you have a fairly long band and you feel that you can do bicep curls here comfortably. If it's too short, definitely do the single side here so you've got the proper range of movement. Okay, so go ahead and do 15 on each if you're doing singles. If you're doing doubles, I want you to alternate 1 up and then a half. So here we go, shoulders back, bend the knees a little, tummy in. So squeeze full range, up and then half. And 2, and half. Good, and 3, and half, and 4, all the way, halfway, and 5, Good. And 6. You can always adjust your feet in if you need a bit more range. 7 and half. Squeeze back. 8. Shoulders back. That's 9. Good. And lift. And 10 and up. 11. Squeeze your arms. Are they working? 12 and half. And 13. Good. And 14. Last one here. 15. Squeeze up. And now pulse for 20. Halfway. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your body still. Work your biceps. Can you feel it yet? 10, 11, 12. I can feel it. 13, 14, 15, 16. Lift. 17, 18, 19, 20. Good work. Shake your arms out a little here. You should definitely feel the biceps working. Just a gentle stretch back. Push your hand out to the side and then the arm back a little bit. Let's do that on the other side as well. Good. And now what we're going to do is bicep holding. So same position, singles or doubles, and you're going to hold each curl halfway up for 5 seconds, really getting into those arms. Shoulders back. I'll turn side on for this one. Here we go. And halfway hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down slowly. Inhale. Exhale and lift. 5, 4. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. And down. Good. Did I tell you that we have 10 here? 3, 4, 5. Good. And 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's this going? And 5. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Halfway. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze and hold. Keep your shoulders back. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are those arms? And 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I missed 8. Did I? 3, 4, 5. Sorry guys. And one more 10 here. 1, 2, 3. I think 4, 5 and down. Oh well, if you don't know by now, I'm not the best counter, but that's okay. Look, we all make mistakes a couple of times here and there. So what have we got next? We are going to do triceps. I've got a couple of exercises here for you. First up is our tricep press upward, and then we're going to follow that up with the side presses, which are so good for the arms. So right now, 15, take one leg back, get that hand secure at your lower back, and the other arm presses up for 15. 1 and 2. I'll just turn around now so I can see you. You can see me. 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7. Keep the elbow high. 8, 9, 10. Good. 11 and 12. That's 13, 14, 15 and down. Good. Let's swap sides here. Just bring the other hand straight onto the lower back. Easy transition here. Other hand up to the ceiling. Here we go. 10, 15, 14, 13. Oh my gosh, counting today. I need a counter here with me when I film, so I always make mistakes on the counting. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and down. Very good. Now this next one is fantastic also for the back of the arm, tone and sculpt. We do both together here, and what I want you to do is hold and exaggerate that squeeze in your arms, strengthening through the shoulders at the same time. So we're going to have the elbows quite high here. Take one leg back so that you're balanced, abdominals in. Now you will know if it's too hard or too easy. If it's too hard, you won't go anywhere with your hands. If it's too loose, you can move the band quite a lot. So we want to find that really good middle ground to work, but not overdo it. So squeeze out, hold. 3, 2, 1 and in. Inhale, exhale, out and pull. 3, 2, 1 and in. Inhale, exhale out and pull. 3, 2, 1, and in. Good, and squeezing out. 3, 2, 1, and in. Keep the elbows high. Try not to drop them even as the band comes back in. 2, 1, and in. Deep breath and exhale, press out, squeeze and hold. 3, 2, 1, and in. Elbows up and out. 3, 2, 1, and in. Adjust your hands accordingly. 3, 2. On this part here, you need to feel it. Again, you'll know if it's too easy if you're not feeling anything in your arms. 3, 2, 1, and in. Good. Swap legs if you want to make it more balanced. 3, 2, 1, and in. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, squeeze out and in. Good, and 2, 3, 2, 1, and in. Ready for one more? Yes. 3, 2, 1, and in. Very good. Roll out your shoulders here, just stretching side to side for a moment. Good work. So we've done some upper back, we've done some shoulders, some biceps and triceps, and we're going to do a little bit of chest standing as well. So I'm going to get you to bring the band just below your arms, around the back of the ribs, okay? So if you have a heavier band, I do suggest that you get that one at this point, as this is a little easier. It's not intensive as such on the chest, it's more of an activation and mobility. So double the band up if it's too easy, or get a heavier one at this point. So your chest flies, you're going to take one leg forward, one leg back, and then extend the arm so that there is tension in the band. It has to be quite tight here. Then exhale, squeeze together, squeezing into your chest. 15. Exhale, 14. And 13. You can have your feet apart as well. 12. 11. Exaggerate the chest working. 10. Exhale, squeeze. And 9. Open. And 8. And 7. Good. Squeeze the chest. 6. And 5. Arms are straight. 4. That's 3. Good work. 2. And 1. Hold, pulse up. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze your hands together. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it out, pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Arms straight. 6, 5. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Bring it in. Good. Although it starts off quite easy, did you find that you did end up feeling the chest more than expected? So next we're going to move on to lat pull downs. This is one again that is seemingly easy, but I want you to really exaggerate the tension and the way that you hold the band and keeping your wrists straight here. So come down a bit. So we start with the band wider than shoulder distance, where your hands are. Pull it apart and then bring it in front for 15. So the elbows come into the side of the ribs. And 14. Keep the tension in the band the whole time. Don't let it go as you come down or as you go up. 10, lift, and 9. Stretch it apart. 8, lift, shoulders down. 7, and 6, lift. 5, 4, up, and 3. Good. 2, and 1, lift, and rest for a moment. Now we will do the same thing, taking the band back behind the shoulders, okay? So from here, one leg back, just swap so that it's comfortable for you. Up, stretch apart, and now go back. 15 and up. 14 and 13. Good, breathe out. 12. Inhale, exhale. And 10. Good. And 9. And 8, and 7, that's it. 6, stretch up. 5, 4, this is getting the triceps as well. 3, and the back of the shoulders. 2, and 1, lift, and bring it forward. Well done. So right now let's tie the band up and move on to some glutes and lower body here and legs. Tied up just above the knees. Make sure that it's comfortable there. Good. And just do a bow. I find that works best and keeps it together. Okay, so just tight enough, but you do want a little bit of room to move. All right. So first up, we're going to start with monster walks. This is where we keep the width with our legs and we step forward and out at the same time. So you're kind of going in and out, but keeping the width just wider than hip distance apart the whole time. So we start back here, you can have your arms crossed and abdominals in, sinking back. Low squat, so push the weight through the heels, then you bring your foot in and take it out to the side, that kind of direction, okay? So it's 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. 4, good. 3, low, stay with me. 2, 1, go lower, come on. 4, 3, 2, keep your posture tall. You've just worked all these upper muscles, so keep that work as we transition to other muscle groups. 4, 3, 2, abdominals in, 1, and back. 4, 3, push out against the band. 1, and come up. Good. Give it just a short rest. Are you ready to do a second set? Here we go. Coming down, and 4, 3, good. 2, 1, and back. 4. This time exaggerate the pressing out to the side on the way back. 4, 3, 2, 1, out wide. Should really feel the outer thighs and the outer glutes. 2 and 1. Let's do a couple more. 4, 3, good. 2 and 1, and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 4, push out. 3, lower. 2 and 1, and out. Bring it back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Good. Hope your glutes are feeling it right now. So next up we have a front raise, single leg lift using our thigh. So I'm going to get you to sit back on one leg, arms out, and then lift this one. 15, 14, try to keep the foot off the floor, use a wall or a chair if needed. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, how's that feeling? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Swap sides, just adjust the band up a little bit if needed. Face the front with you this time. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Squeeze your thigh. 8, 7, chest up. 6, 5, 4, that's it. 3, 2, 1, and coming up. Well done. Same thing, going to the back. Now we're going to bring our hands behind the head, keep the posture open here, keep your back as flat as you can. So coming forward, soften the front leg and push the heel underneath your hip. Lift the leg. 15, 14, 13, squeeze the butt. 11 and 10, 9, lift, and 8. Good. 7, how's that going? 6, 5, 4, shoulders down. 3, 2, 1, come up. Good work. Let's go straight to the other side. Find your balance, soften the supporting leg, and hands back. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, lift. 11, squeeze butt, and 10. 9, keep it controlled. 8, this knee stays bent at the front. 6, 5, and 4, 3, good. 2, and 1, fantastic. Now we're going to move on to some wide squats here, squeezing inner thighs as well. So the band will be stretched out a bit more. I want your feet wide, at least a meter. If you're tall, I want you to go even wider than that. So you want to be in the position where the knees go down over the heels here. So stretch it apart and pulse down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, go low, 8, 7, squeeze about 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Lift the heels, 10, 9, stay low, 8, 7, come on, 6, 5, go down lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Excellent. Bring it together, keep the band there, just adjust it a little bit, perhaps up. If it's on the same spot all the time, it can get a bit sore, so just bring it up a little bit just to take it off that same place on the thigh. All right, next up, we have a lunge. So you're gonna step back and then come down for 15 pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, push the weight through the front heel. 7, 8, good, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, stay low, go straight to the other side. Adjust the band, 1, 2, 3, 4, low, 5, 6, come on, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well done. From here, single leg side raise standing. You can use the wall or chair if needed right now. Go ahead and grab that if you need to. Let's take one leg straight out. You've got to keep your thigh and your knee super straight. And then that other leg is bent, once again supporting. And sometimes you feel it in this other side more. That's completely normal. Let's take the arms out to the side and lift. 15, 14. Try to keep your foot off the floor. 12, 11. Squeeze up. And 10, 9. Come on, lift. 8, 7. Knee straight. Squeeze your thigh. 5. Hips are steady here. 4, 3. Lift and press. 2. And 1, good. Other side, take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Here we go. Transfer the weight to the other leg. This one straight. 15, 14, 13, good. 12, 11, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep lifting. 5, push into the band. 4, that's 3. Good, 2, and 1. Very good. Next one is one of my favorites, the leg semicircles. This is deceiving. It may look easy, but to do it in the correct alignment is tricky. You're going to be working, but that's what we want. Thighs and glutes firing nicely. So come down into that half squat, transfer your weight to one leg, lift, use a wall or chair for balance, and then you circle the leg forward and around. Keep it the same height. And 9, and 8, cross over in front and behind. 7, and 6, 5. If you really cross over your midline, 4, you get the inner thighs here as well. 3, 2, and 1, good. Swap sides. Over time, I want you to aim to get your leg a little higher on the circles. You ready? Here we go. Lift and circle. 10, and 9, good, and 8, 7, 6, that's 5, 4, lift, breathe, 3, 2, 1, and in. Fantastic so far. Let's keep the band here and move it down onto the floor here. We're going to lay on the back and do a few bridge combinations. Again, fantastic for thighs, glutes, and lower back stability. So adjust the band, keep it there above your knees. And from here, we're going to take the arms down onto the mat, shoulders open. Feet forward a little bit. Take a breath in. Keep your neutral spine. Lift up through the glutes. Hold. Now open the band. 10, 9, push the knees sideways. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, that's 3, and 2, and 1. Hold. Now, bring your feet together, open the knees, so it's still a bridge, but your feet are closed. Now pulse. 10, and 9, and 8, hips up, squeeze the butt. 7, and 6. Lift up. 5, 4, and 3. Good, and 2, and 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hips to the floor. Take a breath. And now bring your feet back to hip distance apart here. So then we'll go into our regular bridge lift with a single leg lifting and 5 kicks, okay? So aligning the spine, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, lift, squeeze your butt, hold there. Extend the right leg and lift for 5, and down, and 4, and down. Straight knee, 3, good, and 2, and 1. Swap sides, down, swap over, here we go, and 5, and 4. Lift your hips, 3, good, that's 2, and 1, down, and lower. Fantastic. Bring your knees in for a moment. Let's circle them around a couple of times each way. And from here, you're going to undo the band. Coming up. Doing really well. So I want you to keep the band actually under the legs once you have undone it. I'm going to move on to a little bit more core work right now before some full body. All right, so from here, your hands are going to be just wider than shoulder distance apart. We're going to lay back down and then bend the knees into the chest. Now, when you lift up off the floor, the band is going to stretch apart and you're going to push your legs up all at once. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, abdominal leg lift. 10, and down. Stretch the band apart. 9, and down. Control. 8. Do your best to straighten the legs. And 7. Tummy tight. Good. And 6. Lift. If the neck hurts, you can keep your head down on a pillow. 4. And still exaggerate. The arms pulling to the side and the abdominals pulling in. And 2. And 1. Hold. And now stretch the band to the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, lift, 6, tummy in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in around the legs, just supporting for a moment, moving back and forward. Good. From here, we're going to take the band over the legs, still keep with that same distance, a bit wider than the shoulders apart, and then this time, you're going to do a single leg lower as the arms pull apart. Lift your chest, 10, and up. Alternate, and 9, other leg, and 8, lift, good work. 7, keep going, pull in your tummy. 6, try to straighten the knees. 5, and lift, and 4, good, and 3, up, 2, up, and 1, lift, and now hold. Stretch your arms to the ceiling, pull the band apart. 10, 9, up high, 8, 7, 6, chest up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend your knees, come down, very good. Knees side to side, doing really well here. What we're going to do now is take the band underneath one leg only, but it's still over the other leg. So this is a bit more challenging. If you get fatigued or your back hurts, bring the bottom leg to the floor. Otherwise, I want you to keep the leg hovering out here. It's called the Scissor Abdominal Lift, and you're going to stretch the band apart once again. 10, and 9, lift, and 8. Lift that bottom leg. 7, 6, 5, tummy in, 4, 3, good, 2, 1, bring it down. Now take the band out and do the other side. Hook it over one leg and under the other. Remember, keep your head down if your neck hurts. 10, and 9, lift, pull it apart. 8, and 7, 6, good, 5, come on, 4, 3, 2, that's 1, well done. Bend, hook it back, and knees side to side for a moment. Fantastic. Now moving on to your side, press yourself up off the floor, and right now we're going to hook the band around our feet. Make sure that it's secure, shoes or bare feet here. Best not to have just socks because the band can fall off there. Getting nice and centered, bend your knees. Lean back, and we've got our low rows to start with, so shoulders back. Have a bit of tension in the band and then pull the elbows back behind you. 15. Take your time. 14. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And 12. Exhale. 11. Don't go all the way forward. Keep a bit of tension in the band. And 9. If you want to make it harder, lift your legs up. 8, but don't fall. And 7. You can feel your core more here. 6, 5. A lot more work for the balance as well. 4. Do what you can do. 3. And 2, and 1. Good, bring it down. Stretch your legs out. Let's have a nice hamstring stretch here coming forward. Inhale, exhale. Good. And then from here, loosen the band a little bit. Go back to bent knees, and I really want you to take your spine back on a slight angle rather than sitting straight. When you go back, but it's still straight, you're really triggering deeper core muscles and spinal muscles to work nicely here. So let's find that angle where it is a bit challenging for you. If your hips are tight, you can always get a pillow and sit on that right now as well, okay? Elbows high, and 15 curls. 1 and 2. This is different to the ones we did at the start because our elbows are away from the body. Remember at the start we had the elbows tucked into the sides of the body when we were standing. Slightly different. This is a bit harder. And 9. More work for the shoulders, more work for the biceps. 8 and 7. Keep your elbows up. And 6. Exhale as you come in. And 4. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Bring it forward. Fantastic. Time for single arm rotations. These are great for the upper back mobility and posture too. So I'm going to get you to keep the band here, and the movement is pulling back the arm like that archer movement that we have done before. So I'm going to get you to rest this other hand just on the leg or on the knees or even on the floor here. Either way though, I want your legs really steady. Try not to let the legs fall to the side as you do these rotations. We're going to go for 12 here. Sitting tall, elbow back, 12. Now if it's too easy, move your hands down. 11 and 10. Keep your hips steady. 9, but twist from the mid to the upper back. And 7 and 6. Lift tall. 5. Good. 4, 3. Lift 2 and 1. Well done. Change sides. Here we go. 12, 11. Up and over. 10. Lift your elbow. 9, turn your head to look at the elbow. 8 and 7, keep lifting your spine. 6, 5, that's it. 4, 3, good. How's that going? 2 and 1, bring it down. Excellent. From here, we're going to come back down to the floor. Keep your feet in the band, lower slowly, and lift both legs to the ceiling. Straighten them out as much as possible. Make sure the band is secure and pop your head down here. Extend the arms out to the side. 15, 14, 13. Pull the shoulder blades together. Good. And 10. And 9, 8, 7. This is all upper back and the back of the shoulders. 5, 4, doing well. 3, 2, good. And 1, bring it up. Double leg lowers with the band assisting us. Pull your elbows into the mat, tummy tight. And 10, squeeze up slow. And 9, and lift. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Do not use momentum here. Control through your legs, control through your core. 7, and lift. Elbows anchored down. 6, and 5, Only go as low as it feels comfortable for your back. Good, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, bring it in. Move the hands a little bit lower here, and now pull the knees in. And we're going to do 3 rolls, moving forward and back, coming up on the 3rd. 3, exhale, and 2, and then coming up, 1. Good. From here, I'm going to get you to do a few full sit-ups or spinal rolls. This is really good to use the band as assistance. If you've ever struggled with doing full sit-ups or kind of get to that sticking point, this is a really great way to practice because the band will assist you. Just don't use the band too much where it does all the work for you. So push the backs of the legs down. We want to squeeze our thighs, lift up tall through the tummy, and then loosen the band a little bit. And I want you to focus on controlling down one vertebra at a time, pushing the legs out, scooping in your tummy, but staying tall. So don't just slouch into it. Keep your chin off your chest and back down. Inhale and exhale, coming up. Lift, tummy tight, and sit tall here. Good. And slowly down. Scoop in the belly, push forward through the heels. Inhale, exhale, lift. Control up. So it's that point there, the band can really help if you tend to get a bit stuck at that portion where you're just off the floor here. I found this really helpful in building back the sit-ups and the core work after I had my 2 babies as well, losing all that abdominal strength, going back to below 0. That was a journey in itself. So if you've ever struggled with abdominal work or sit-ups, I'll give you a tip as well. If you use a heavier band for these, it helps you more. So rather than a light band here, which you may think is easier, in the case of these sit-ups and in some of these stability exercises, the heavier band obviously helps you more because there's more of the band assisting you rather than the light band where it wouldn't assist you as much. You get what I mean? Inhale, exhale. For example, if we were to do a bicep curl here with a very light band, it would be easy. But in this case of where the band is assisting you, the heavier band makes it easier. Inhale, exhale, control up. And then over time, you can loosen the band, go to a lighter one, which makes it harder in this case, and then eventually no band. Okay, so you can build up that way as well. Good, and last one here, lift and down. Scoop in the belly, really try and control every part of the movement. Lift and sit tall here, stretching forward once again. Good. And we're gonna come up. We have one more to do and a couple of nice stretches. So standing up here. Now we're gonna go wide and work through our obliques, sinking down through the legs. Hold. I want you to find that little bit last bit of energy here. Lift the arms up, pull them apart. Now side to side, pull the arm in, stretch it back out. Move to the other side, arm in, arm out. And 8. Stay low through the legs, so you're working there as well. Stretch nicely through the ribs and working through the obliques, belly tight. Good, keep tension in the band going sideways. You've got 4 more, over, pull, and side press. Stay low in the legs. If you're really struggling, come up, but try to stay down, we're nearly there. 2, in and out, and 1, in and out. Come up, pull the band apart, hold 5, 4, stay low, 3, 2, 1, come up through the legs, and then take the band, drop it behind the shoulders, and stretch back here for a nice chest stretch. Looking up a little bit, really opening through the front. Well done with this routine. And then bring the band up and around. We're going to loosen it here, stand on the band with both feet. Lifting tall, shoulders down, and a gentle neck stretch. Head over. Good. Other side. Excellent. Center and back. and then forward. And then circle gently. 3, 2, and 1. Other way. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Nice rotation here. We'll do a calf stretch at the same time. So push one foot down into the floor at the back and then bending the other knee. Get that nice calf stretch at the back, followed by a nice arm pull here. 5, 4, rotation through the upper back. 3, 2, 1. Other side, calf stretch, push the heel down and then stretch open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. Very good. Now you can do the next one here, either holding onto your foot, or if the hips or leg is a bit tight, use the band to bring it around the ankle or the foot and then pick it up from here as a bit of assistance. Take a couple of breaths. Good. Just bringing it down from those exercises, getting your breathing back to normal as well. Other side, wrap it around if you like. And lift. Good. Keep the shoulders back. Well done today. Breathing in, stretch your arms up, and breathing out. Hope you enjoyed this routine. Post any questions below and I'll get back to you. Fantastic effort for getting the 45 minutes done with me. Let me know how you're going and if you need any help at all, and subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to helping you out next video.